My little cousin walked out on the first day of her job. And what I'm about to share with you, let me know in the comment section if I did the right thing. But before you get into the video, like and comment, subscribe if you're new to this video, this channel, and hit the notification bell. It will be much appreciated, so you will be notified when a new video drops. I drop bangers every day. So she quit her job the very first day. I mean, people, they get ready for the go to the job interview. They try to nail it. You try to do more than 100 at the job interview, right? So she called me up. She said, "Hey, big cousin." I was like, "Hey, should you be at work? Because you told me you got a new job." She said, "Yeah, I need to talk to you." I left the first day. I was like, well, explain, I can't answer her question without an explanation. So I said, "Go ahead and tell me what happened." And she said, "Well, because I couldn't, they told me," I'm going to just explain it to you. This is what she said. I'm going to explain it to you. "I went to the job interview, nailed it. I asked questions. They asked me questions, and I said, I asked them, I said, 'Hey, I got experience, a lot of experience with what y'all want me to do. And would I be up here?' After they did the walkthrough, showed her the tour, she said, 'Would I be up here with the other people that are clean environment, stabilized environment?' And the person that was hiring her, the interviewer, HR, whoever, said, yeah, you'll be up here." And then she said, okay. So after they did the walkthrough, the rest of it, they said, "You have any other questions?" And she said, "I hope I, get the job. I will not let you down. I'm ready to start anytime." Of course, you ask those simple questions. And so 3 days later, she got the job. She aced the interview. She got it. When she was coming into the job, they told her, "Hey, you'll start Monday, first thing Monday." When she came in Monday, she was ready to go, rock and roll, came in early like you're supposed to, clocked in, or they showed her how to clock in through her phone. So when she did that, I guess the supervisor introduced her to a shift supervisor or a shift leader or whatever you call them, lead man. That's what she told me. Introduced him, and he said, "Hey, my name is this, this, and this." And she said, okay. And then they were going to the supply closet so she can get some supplies. And, she started putting on supplies, but she noticed she started putting on supplies where that bad part that she asked that she don't want to work in because she has experience in this part. So my point is that she said, "Hey, why I'm putting on this is I'm not going to be up there in the front where, I was told," or when I asked the question, they said, "Yes, I can." And so the manager or the supervisor, not the manager, supervisor said, "Well, you're going to be over here where it all begins." And she said, "I have experience and they told me I was going to be here." And he said, "Well, we want you to be here." And then she said, "Well, how long do I got to be in that low-end position when I have the experience for here?" He said, "Oh, it'll be a couple months until we get somebody." And then she was like, "A couple months?" And he said, "Yeah, and plus we had a person quit. They just quit the other day. And we need that part is high demand, and we need somebody to take that spot now." So she said, "Wait a minute. How come the HR didn't tell me that they quit and they told me that I was going to work up here where I got experience?" So she kept leaning on to that, and they said, "Well, sorry, the person quit yesterday. We got to have you here." And so after she left the closet room, she said, "I can't do this. I can't." She shook his hand, took off her PPE, personal protective equipment or whatever you will call it, PPE. She took it off and she said, "I was told, when I asked the question, I was told that I was going to be working here, but yet I'm here. And the pay rate here is a lot lower than what I got the experience there. And they told me that I was going to work there." And they said, well, you can always work your way back up to there. Right now, we just need somebody to fill this spot. And my cousin was like, in her mind, she was thinking, I can't afford to go back there because I was told that I asked them, would I be working here? They said, yes. And this is $2 more than me going back there, $2 less. And I can't afford it because of my bills. That's what she was thinking in her head. And she said, I happily decline. I'm sorry. Thank you for giving me a try. And she shook his hand, took off her stuff, left right on the job site. And she asked me, and I want your opinion in her, was she wrong by leaving? That she could have did it a different way, or was she's right? And then I also want to ask you, did I do right in the comment section? So she said this. She said, that's what I did. I left. And I'm thinking like, man, I never did that before. I never went on a job and leave the first day. Should you put in a 2-week notice? How does that work? If you don't like it, it's okay. I didn't know that because I never did it. But I gave her my opinion. I said, well, little cuz, I think that, in my opinion, I think you should have did it until you found something better. Just stick with it until you find something better. And I said, first thing you need to do is pray about it. Excuse me. She said, I did. I prayed about it. I need something now. And I was like, well, it goes back to what I said. You probably should have stuck with it until you found something better. And then she was like, man, I need something now. I need to do something. And I said, well, first thing you could do is you want to be able to start creating goals. First thing you want to do is find you another job and stick with it until you find something better. Or if you have money now, move your money to a high yield savings account. You'll thank me later. And put some of your money into a stock portfolio so it can grow even if you don't know how to do stocks. If you don't know anything about stocks, put it in because you can collect interest in your stock portfolio and into your high yield savings account. She said, you always been the business savvy one. Always. She said, and you are making it. So she said, I trust you. I'm going to do that right now. So she opened up a brokerage account, and then she went to SoFi, the bank that I, offered to her. It's just my opinion. It works for me. Link is in the description if you want to do it. If you want these changes in your financial, just the first stage of being financially able or start bringing in income, link is in the bio. SoFi, grab it. They will pay you for putting your money in there. So back to what I was saying. She got hooked up with them and she said, but I still need a job right now. I said, yeah, go find you the worst, not the worst low end that's just going to hurt your body. I said, just go find you a good job that's a low end and then keep building, keep putting money in your portfolio, keep building and learn how to do stock options, learn how to do stocks, learn how to do long-term investment, short-term investment, move in, move out the market while you're working a regular job. And I was like, or get on YouTube. She's like, oh no, I can't do YouTube. I'm too shy. Because I cannot do YouTube. I'm too shy, which is okay. She said, now I can get into the stock market and learn it. I was like, do that while you working a crappy 9-to-5 until you, and I told her, change your mindset until you get your mindset to that next level to where you could do short-term investments, long-term investments to where you making money, building compound interest, you stacking your chips. Then you'll be like, I don't need this 9-to-5. Or you could say, I'll keep this 9-to-5. This is just my side hustle, my 9-to-5. So I gave her those outs. That's the only thing I can do. And then she had money. She said she had money saved from her taxes that came, her tax returns, which is good. So she had money saved. And she said, I could quickly get into the market. I could quickly open up me a portfolio, a brokerage account. I can quickly move my money out of my sorry bank. And I said, one more thing. You could even own your sorry bank. Go into the market, buy up some shares in your bank, your Bank of America or Chase, JP Morgan. I got some. Do it. And make money. You can make money off them. You be like, man, I own a part of y'all. I make money off y'all now. Y'all ain't taking my money. My 0.3%. I'm making 3% each month off y'all. So I gave her those options. And if she didn't have no money, I told her I was going to give her money if she didn't have it. But she said she's good enough to, she said she's got enough money saved back for 6 months. And I said, how are you saving? She said, I'm chipping away from it. I can't save. And I said that in all my videos. It's hard to save. You can't. Unless you put it in a brokerage account, unless you put it in a high yield and let it build. Because now you're going to get the confidence and you're going to get the goal-driven mindset to where it's building. You don't want to touch it. You ain't going to want to touch it because it's building. So them are the best options I can get. And I prayed with her and I said, hey, this is what I can do. And if you need any money, I'll give you some money. And she said, no, I'm good. Thank you for the insights. You always dropping gems. You always dropping some gems and always dropping bangers. And she said, I know to come to you anytime I have an issue. And so comment in the comment section what you think. Was I right? Was she right? Which way she could have did it? Because she could have stayed there. What? And while you at it, one more time, if you can, do me a favor, click the link in my description, support this page, grab you a portfolio to build a brokerage portfolio. If you want, go to SoFi, move your money into a bank that's going to make you money. And thank you, like and subscribe, and God bless.